This man accidentally discovered that his female colleague had two very symmetrical moles on her hand. This instantly reminded him of the female streamer he followed, because she also had the same moles, and their nail colors were also exactly the same. This made Jack certain that this ugly-looking female colleague was the female streamer he tipped every day. Although he learned her real appearance was very different from her online image, Jack still couldn't detach himself from this feeling. Every day he would chat with her as a viewer, but many people suspected that behind the female streamer's mask was likely an ugly face. At such times, Jack would stand up to defend her. He said that appearance wasn't important, and that only inner beauty was more attractive. His viewpoint was also recognized by the female streamer. This made Jack feel the whole world had brightened up. It turned out that since childhood, Jack had often been bullied by classmates because he was too ugly. His inferior personality meant he had never made any friends. Jack didn't even dare to make eye contact with anyone. The female streamer's approval clearly opened up his insecure heart. In the days that followed, Jack would always pretend to pass by Anna casually. He gradually fell in love with her. However, what Jack didn't know was that Anna had long been secretly in love with their boss. This day, Jack finally gathered the courage to confess to Anna, but he accidentally discovered that the male boss who had just left suddenly returned to the company, and Anna followed closely behind. Jack instantly sensed something was wrong, so he quietly came to the boss's office door. Jack gathered his courage and looked inside. After discovering the woman in the boss's room wasn't Anna, his anxious heart finally relaxed. However, just as Jack happily returned home, he discovered Anna was already drunk. She even began dancing a sexy dance in the livestream room. Under the viewers' tips, Anna actually took off her clothes in public. Soon, she was suspended from streaming for violating regulations. The angry Jack blamed everything on the boss. The next day, he took the initiative to find Anna. Jack told her to forget that bastard boss. Before everyone could recover from their shock, Jack gathered his courage again to confess to Anna. He thought he would be beaten up by her, but unexpectedly, Jack was met with enthusiasm.
이제 얘기했어요.
네?
However, all of this was fantasized by Jack. In reality, he didn't have the courage to confess in public at all. However, that evening, Jack suddenly discovered Anna and the boss getting into the same taxi together. He followed the two all the way. Finally, Jack discovered they walked into a hotel together. This completely darkened Jack's heart, so he decided to carry out his revenge.